Superhero movies are so popular now that all the studios with extra money are desperately trying to make some. And it's starting to piss me off. Thunder Force is a superhero comedy that was recently released on Netflix. I knew long before that it's gonna be a garbage, and when I actually watched that movie, I gotta say it didn't disappoint me. Thunder Force is a dumb, tasteless, unfunny film with childish plot and boring characters. Story takes place in Chicago, where back in 1980s unknown cosmic radiation gave certain people superpowers, and for sake of plot convenience all those people were psychopaths. So this led to birth of miscreants, a race of supervillains that terrorizes the city. It seems that there are many of them, but we don't actually see that much miscreants in this film. I mean, there are 3 supervillains here, including this dude who was bitten by a radioactive crab in his genitals. Please, tell me you didn't get that from Spider-Man. Plot follows Emily and her childhood friend Lydia. Now Emily is some kind of nerdy genius, who spends whole film trying to convince everyone that she's smart.
I'm not a nerd, I'm smart. There's a difference.
She's not a nerd. She's smart. There's a difference.
What are you reading?
Oh, molecular thermodynamics of complex systems.
I love that one. Can I read it again after you finish?
Sure.
She's not a nerd. She's smart. There's a difference.
Okay, you're smart, we got it. You see, Emily's parents were killed by miscreants, so she sworn to finish their work and create a serum that will turn regular people into superheroes. Wait a minute, dead parents? Please tell me you didn't get that from Batman.
Why did you say that, nerd?
Things are much more simple with her friend Lydia. She's just an idiot.
Did I do that? Did I do that? Did I do that?
Mom, is she having a reaction to the injection?
No, she's always like this.
So many years after, since they became estranged, Lydia comes to Emily's office to take her to high school reunion party, and by some accident, which mostly involves her idiocy, gets injected by superhero serum that gives her super strength. Emily, on the other hand, gives herself ability to be invisible. Yeah, that's the perfect superpower for high school nerd. So they decide to call themselves
Thunder Force.
Thunder Force!
Right?
Thunder Force! Ooh, I like it.
Try it. Thunder Force.
We're Thunder Force. See? Is it still not? So out of context, that's probably still a little confused. We're the good guys.
What in heaven's name are you talking about?
I can't help it but to remember this scene from Rick and Morty. Anyway, meanwhile there's an election for mayor, and one of the candidates that calls himself the king uses the miscreants to spread terror in the city and win the election. Obviously our superheroes are interfering with his plans, so this guy comes to their office, announces his intentions, and then leaves. A very sophisticated villain. Yeah, and when this dude gets angry, he loves to kill his employees.
God damn it, sir. That was Kenny.
Oh my god! They've killed Kenny! You bastard!
Later we get some action, including this genius scene where Lydia throws a fucking bus trying to catch the bad guys. Technically, from scientific point of view, if she can throw a bus so far, then she should be able to jump even further. Unless, of course, she is heavier than the bus. And what's up with all the superheroes and buses? Superman saves everyone on drowning bus. Shazam crushes the bus, then saves everyone. This lady gets you out of your bus and throws it away.
Please, let's have a little respect for public transportation.
Anyway, our bad guy loses the election, mostly due to Thunder Force endorsing his opponent. So he decides to throw a party for winner candidate and blow up everyone who didn't vote for him. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that our heroes found out that the king is working with supervillains and didn't bother to inform authorities? Is it me or everyone in this movie is extremely dumb? I think I'm starting to have brain seizures. In the aftermath of all this mess, Lydia goes to date with Crab Guy and tastes his crab sticks. So he gives her information about King's plans. Then Thunder Force heroically handles all the bad guys, with the help of Emily's daughter, who turns out also has superpowers. She's super fast. Don't even tell me where you got that from.
Dostoevsky.
In the end we get this scene where Lydia decides to sacrifice herself to save everyone.
And then the bomb explodes and we're just standing here, that'll be weird.
Somebody explain to them that you're supposed to cry after something bad happens, not when it could happen. And what goes on next just blew my mind. She just jumped out a window. Are you kidding me? You can throw a bus for a half mile, but you can't throw a fucking case out a window? What kind of fake fabricated drama is this? Obviously Lydia doesn't die and everyone lives happily ever after. Now I'm not one of those grumpy old men who complains all the time.
All these telephones! But
it used to be that heroes were smart and resourceful. They used to actually fight for something and they used to face a real challenge. I know the whole premise of this movie is to portray two oversized ladies in their mid-30s doing superhero stuff. And in theory it should at least be fun to watch. But it's not. Writing sucks, characters have an IQ of 8-year-old kid, jokes are not funny. What am I supposed to laugh at? Lydia eating raw meat like a pig?
my body needs it! I'm not an animal! What? It's delicious. My compliments to whoever didn't cook it.
Dumb knock-knock jokes? Or this guy trying to introduce himself for 5 minutes?
My mom calls me Andy. Well, Andy Pandy, but seems too familiar as I say it out loud. I was on a lacrosse team, had 3 Andrews. They called me Drew. My coach called me by my middle name, Andy.
All right.
My mom's new boyfriend loves Andrew Lloyd Webber, and so he just calls me Paul.
Okay, enough.
Melissa McCarthy's performance was good. I mean, she technically plays the same character for any movie, but while for other films it can succeed thanks to better writing and supporting cast, here she literally tries to carry the movie on her shoulders, and it's not enough. The rest of the actors are just not there. Even her co-star Octavia Spencer looks bored all the time. I get that this film kinda has good intentions. It gives us plus-size heroes, therefore empowers large people. But on the other hand, you can say that this film advertises obesity, which is detrimental for people's health. Don't get me wrong, I'm obviously against fat shaming.
Shame! Shame!
But being fat is often something we can't control. So if I had to choose between some people dying early or some people feeling a little bit bad about their shape, with all due respect I'll pick the second one.
You ate your way in, you can walk your way out!
And what do fat people have to get from this scene? It's like not only most of you probably won't be able to have this car, but even if you do, you're not gonna able to fit in it. Should they get offended or be happy? I don't know. I give Thunder Force 3 out of 10.
And then the bomb explodes and we're just standing here, they'll be weird.
Okay, 4 out of 10. But you're getting Golden Third Award anyway. That's it, I guess. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know what you think about Thunder Force. Smash the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you around. Bye.